Hello, I'm Patricia Payne, producer of the app, and my background has been as a talent agent, a casting director, and writing and producing television and film drama.
Myself, Jason Wissinger, I'm a writer-director, and this was the first attempt to work on an app, and it's been a fun experience, and I'll let her tell a little bit more about the app.
It was a very collaborative experience, so I'd like to give a mention to the rest of our team. Todd Norwood, our project director, Pauline Kearney, our researcher, and our developers from Mopix were Ryan Stoner and Drew McAuliffe. The story is an adaptation of an Australian classic, which has never been out of print since it was first published in 1874. My partner and I made a 6-hour miniseries, an international project which was very successful. And it seems like this project lends itself to all the different formats and mediums, which is why now we have the chance to take it further and extend the life of a project to an interactive app.
The process is really interesting coming from a filmmaker's point of view, because now you have a whole new way to tell a story, because you had just a book before, or you had a movie before, but now you can combine the two together so that you don't have to go out and shoot a whole feature. You can shoot a few scenes and then tie it together with text from a novel or a book. And that's what really fascinated about this, is I didn't have to, I had a new way to tell a story, and it was exciting to me.
So it's an interactive kind of story? Is that what I would be purchasing?
It's almost like we've been lucky enough to have a collector's barrel of material. And it's material, again, that would interest anyone internationally. It's a history many of us can share.
I would think that the younger crowd, who are so used to having like a laptop in their hand, this going on, that going on, that TV going on, that they would embrace this because it speaks more to them in terms of having all these elements available to them.
Well, it pushes the novel along. Like you said, the younger generation, their attention span is so fast. It's like, your Vine clips now, which are what, 6 seconds or something like that. And so what now is you can read a little bit and then watch a little bit, and read a little bit, watch a little bit, or okay, you want to use your hands, let's do something interactive, let's move some things around.
So after I leave here, if I want to purchase the app, where do I find it?
Thank you. Go to the website, www.forthetermofhisnaturallife.com, and you can go directly to the App Store from there. But you can also go directly to the App Store without going through that segment to the App Store and go download For the Term of His Natural Life at the App Store.
One is you said the App Store for the laptops too? Like when you want to, can you look at it on a laptop or only on your iPad?
Only on an iPad.
Only on an iPad.
And I love that you guys had the sounds, but I would also think like soundtrack for when you're reading a comic book.
Yep.
We wanted to do the sounds in a way that the reader would maybe read the first page and a half of a new chapter. So we fade in the sounds of, if they're marooned on a desert island, so to speak, and you hear the water lapping, but then it fades out after a while because we didn't want it to irritate, didn't want too much going throughout. This took me 8 years to put together. And so my takeaway is, or the best way I can, other than say determination and persistence and tenacity and all of those other words, Samuel Beckett says it in the best way possible, with ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Try again, fail better. And I think, as a matter of fact, that takes some of the pressure off us when we start to think of some of the things we do as failing, because they're not really failures, they're adding up to something probably very positive down the line if you hang in long enough. Thank you.